Alright, this is your good friend Ron talking about the new Bloomvine Floris, the newest Guardian to come out, which looks pretty impressive. Seems to be slightly OP early on, but now we have to get it, we have to unlock it, we have to spin that wonderful wheel of pain and see how our luck holds up. And to the left here, you can see some of the animations. The design looks very strange. It's like a little shop of horror-esque monster. I don't know. I just know that we're going to unlock her, we're going to give her vigor, and we're going to see what she can do. So, as usual, the first step of unlocking one of these is to go to the Guardian Pass. And let's unlock the Deluxe. Let's unlock the Supreme. And let's collect these books as we get ready to take some abuse from the wonderful Guardian Wheel. We're also going to want to go into the Guardian Wheel. We're going to want to go into the shop, and this is probably the most important purchase. We're going to use 200 summoning stones to buy a whole bunch of these books. The Guardian Wheel vouchers, to see how we do at the wheel. Now, right now, we do have everything we need to unlock the champion right now. I have 5 gels. I have a ton of vigor transfer stones. I have all that good stuff. But for now, let's just hit this wheel and see how we do. We have 145 spins. We practically have 0 Guardian coins. So let's see what happens. Alright. First spin. And air pots. They added air pots to the wheel, which is better than those purple books, but still, I want Eyes of the Abyss back to get thousands of air pots, not 40. And this was a pretty decent spin right off the bat. We got 1,000 and another 700, so I'll take it. And now we'll spin again. And round it goes. Where it stops, charm. Oh, okay, another 1,000. Not terrible. Not good. I mean, this is a lot of air pots. I have over 200,000, but I do understand there are several players out right now struggling to get that. All right, we got 125 left. Let's keep it going. We got 2,000 saved up. And what do we got here? Wah, wah, wah. This is an awful spin. This is everything that's wrong with the game right here. This is an event where we're going to need compasses to truly level up these characters, and to buy the compasses, we need Guardian coins, and this is just a sad display. You know, they're not cheap. They're quite expensive. And let's see, we have another roll. Ooh, this was actually a good one. 2,500 is pretty impressive. I can't complain about that one. Alright, we got like 10 spins left. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Okay, 500. Not a good spin. That was actually a pretty underwhelming return on investment. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm getting a lot of thousands. This is actually, we're up to 7,000, and usually I don't get this lucky. Normally I get like 200 a pop. And I jinxed myself. This is my normal spin in a Guardian event. A big fat wah wah wah. This is like an F. That spin was 100% an F. And let's see what happens now. Okay, not terrible, not great. Would be nice if I can get a compass. Spinning, spinning, spinning. Let's see, what do we got here? A 500. Another very underwhelming spin. You know, when you look at the shop, it's very expensive to get anything acquired. Oh, this is the compass. 54. If we get 55 compasses, then we can then take this champion right up to 19 stars. And we have Another 1,000. You have one big spin and one little spin left after this. Round and round we go. Where we stop? This is the 5 piece, I think. Nope. This, utterly disgraceful. All right. Our last 5 spins. And nothing. All right. Now we collect. We get 1 gel, 1 paper. All right, now that we've had our fun with the wheel, which was actually a pretty good turnout, getting 13,000 of these coins is actually, I'm pretty satisfied with it. If you look in the shop, looks like I could buy some red gels. I could buy a handful of compasses, buy some of these guys for the next Guardian or next Judicator event. Yeah, lava stones, a lot of good stuff in here. I'm not suggesting this was the best outcome, but for $35 investment and 200 summoning stones, 13,000 credits there is not bad. But all right, let's get to where we need to go, and that is to the wonderful Astra Temple. We go to the Guardian Champions, we scroll down to the Bovine Flora, actually it's Bloomvine Flora, and we're going to take 2 15-star champions to make her. So, first one we're going to select, I'm going to say we don't need this guy from the parade. And the second one I'm going to go with, it's going to be this old classic, the female Ignis, one of the first meta champions from back in the day. But alright, well, let's go see what she looks like when she's first made. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. Boom. This is a very unique design. Now, I don't have any sound for her. I haven't listened to the sound in this game in like the 3 years I'm playing. Now that we see her, let's go take a look at her. She's basically a giant plant. Here's where things gets tricky. I need to put vigor on her, but how do I do it? If I look at my current champions, you can see I don't really use the snake guy. I don't like him. He's got 116 vigor. I could easily slide it on to our new Bloomvine Flora, but I suspect the next Judicator to come out is either going to be the Necrosa, which I don't use right now, and she's got 120 vigor, or the Void Guardian, who's a good enough champion. I'll make a second one to keep him because he's been a starter for the last year and a half, or he's been a starter for as long as he's come out. So I suggest to all the players out there that have vigor on the Necrosa, if this character is going to become the next Judicator, I would just eat her and turn her. I have her at 19 stars. There's no point in making a brand new one. I would rather just use 55 compasses to turn this character into a Judicator, and I don't want to lose the vigor, so I'm going to take the 120 vigor off this character, and I'm going to put it on our new floor. And that's going to be the plan. And I think that's the smart move for all the younger players out there, or the players that are on a tighter budget. You don't want to waste resources. You don't want to make a second Necrosa. She's not that good. She's very much outdated, and she seemed like she got a giant nerf. So, we'll go to the Royal Hall. We'll go to Vigor Transfer. I'm going to put in here my Necrosa, affectionately known as the Chain Lady. And now I'm going to put in the flower. Now, as you can see, It's 1,500 vigor transfer stones. So I'm going to do it. And when the next Judicator does come out, if it is going to be this Necrosa, I'm going to upgrade the Necrosa to the Judicator, and then I'm going to take the Vigor off of a different character and slide it right on. I don't want to have to use Vigor Transfer Stones to take it off, just to put it back on. This seems like a good move. A lot of people are going to be running this new champion. So, without any further ado, do I want to use it? Yes. And bang. Just like that. A brand new 120 Vigor Guardian. I have the compasses. I seem to have a lot of fodder, so let's go. And let's see if we can get this character up to 19 stars. Which might be a bit of a gamble, considering I'll need to bank 55 compasses to make the next Judicator from 19 stars. Let's keep going. I'll probably stop at 18, just because I'm short one compass. Boom, 19 star Bloomvine Floris. She got vigor. Now she just needs some traits, some gear, and now our new champion will be ready for battle.